Okay, so before we went to specials and lunch, we were talking about comparing fractions. So what I want us to focus now on is on page 114. We're going to do our share and show. So Ms. Banda is going to do number 1. After I do number 1, we are going to play a game that's called Jigsaw. And this is how it goes. Listen to the rules now. Eyes open, ears listening, mouth closed. All right. I am going to get, or I'm going to give each table one problem to work out. You're going to have some time to complete the problem. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 1 or 2 people from each table. And I'm going to move these people to a different table. So 1 or 2 people are going to move from each table. They're going to go to another table. You are going to teach the people at that table or that group how you got the answer to your problem. And then the people at that table are going to teach you how they got the answer to their problem. We're going to go back to back to your original tables at the end, and then all of you are going to discuss and see if you come up with the same answers all the way around. Okay? That's what's called a jigsaw, because you're moving pieces around and you come back to the original ones. So the thing is, you're learning how to do, for example, if Rafael does number 1, and, well, actually, everybody here at this table is doing number 1, you're doing number 2, number 3, number 4, and then when everybody is done, I'm going to take this number 1, move on to that table. This number 1, move over to this table. This number 1, move on to this table. One number 2 comes here, another number 2 here, number 2 there. So you see what I'm saying? I'm separating everybody. That way we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 at each table. There might be 2 number 2s, or 2 number 3s, 2 number 4s, 2 number 1s. It'll be okay. The thing is, we're trying to figure out how everybody got the answer. Okay? It's to help us to discuss how we got the answer. So we're talking out how we came to our answer. Let me stop that. All right, so let's focus. I'm going to show you how to do number 1. All right. So number 1 says compare 2/5 and 1/8. Write less than or greater than. So we have 2/5 right here. We have 1/8 over here. Well, here I have my number line and my fraction strip. I am looking for 2/5. I find it on the number line, draw a line all the way down, and I am going to shade in 2/5. On the right side, I have my number line, and I have my fraction strip. I am going to shade in 1/8. Now that I've shaded them in, I'm going to look at my fractions. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. One trick to learn how to compare fractions is to look at the denominator. Bless you. So for the first fraction, 2/5, what's the denominator? 5. Who can tell me what half of 5 is? John, what's half of 5? It should be mental math. You should already know how to do this. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
So does that equal 5? No.
So it's half of 4?
Not half of 4. I'm looking for half of 5. What is half of 5? Joshua, can you help her?
10.
Half of 5 is 10?
Well, nothing, like if you add something, like I don't think anything should equal 5.
Oh, there are 2 numbers that you can add that will equal to 5.
I know 1. I know 2.
Hands down. It's not 3 because 3 plus 3 is 6. Jonathan.
Can you do it with minus?
Not minus. split it in half. So now how many do I have on this side?
3.
2 and a half. How many do I have on this side?
2 and a half.
2 and a half. So what's the halfway mark for 5?
2 and a half.
So the halfway mark is 2 and a half fifths. This right here is the halfway mark. 2 and a half fifths. Now, on the right side, we have 8. What's half of 8? 4/8. 4/8 is a benchmark. 4/8 is a benchmark. Now I want you to look very closely, because what we did is we split our denominator in half. We split our denominator in half to get our benchmark. Looking at this picture here, we shaded in 2/5. Look at how close 2/5 is to the benchmark. Now look over here on this side. Our benchmark is 4/8. Look at how far away 4/8 is to the benchmark. So now, looking at our fraction strips and our benchmarks, which fraction is greater? 2/5 or 1/8? Say it out loud.
2/5.
2/5 is greater than 1/8. 2/5 is greater than 1/8. So what we're going to do next is each table is going to give one of these problems. 2, 3, 4, and 5. What I would like you to do is just what I just did. You're going to look at the denominator. You already have 1/2 here, so your benchmark is already 1/2. So for the other fraction, you're going to look at the denominator. You're going to figure out what the benchmark is. Then looking at both of them, you're going to figure out which one is greater. If one number is past the benchmark, that means that number is greater than half. If one number is far away, just like this one, from the benchmark, that means it's less than the other number. Okay? But you have some, they're going to try to trick you. Look at number 4. What do we have here? 11 halves. 11 halves. Whoever gets number 4, you have to remember, whenever we have a numerator that's greater than the denominator, what do you have to do to it? Say switch it. What are we switching it to?
Mixed number.
Mixed number. You're converting this number into a mixed number. All right, so I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to complete your one problem. I think that's too much time. But still, using your journal, if you have to make fraction strips, draw out your fraction strips. But you have to understand, if you're creating fraction strips, if I take this one and move it right on top of this one, it's going to be the same length. It's just cut up in different sizes. They have to be the same length. You're going to be comparing them. For example, let me get Michaela's book. So in the first group, we have Michaela. For all of her problems, she created fraction strips. You see this? She created fraction strips for all of her problems. Because even though she knew how to do it this way, by splitting the denominator, she wanted to show me that she can also do it by using fraction strips. So, yes, you're working on it as a group, whatever your problem is. So, this group right here, I'm going to give you number 4. This group right here, I'm going to give you number right, explain to me what you guys are doing.
He just figured it out. Everything.
Okay, I don't want you to just figure it out. I want you to walk everybody through and make sure that everybody's on the same page. Because your team members are going to have to go teach this to somebody else.
We're going to have to teach this?
I just said that we were going to go, each group, one member from each group is going to go to another table and teach it to somebody else. So, you got this, but what about everybody else?
No. What's half of 10 is 5, so that will be 5 tenths. So what's half of 1? Can you do that? So it's already going to be the 1. And what's half of 2? Be 1. So it will be 1 and 1. So 5 tenths and 1.
Okay, what is your problem? Let me see. Your problem is number 3. Okay, so it's 3 tenths with 1/2. Now the thing is, you already have 1/2. You don't have to divide or not divide. You don't have to reduce 1/2 because it's already in its simplest form.
So it's 1.
So you're not comparing 1/2. I mean, you have 1/2, but you're not focusing on 1/2. You're focusing on that 3 tenths. So Mary Jane, 3 tenths. What's the denominator for 3 tenths?
3 tenths.
What's the denominator?
10.
10. So what's half of 10?
5.
5. So what's the benchmark going to be for the tenths?
3/5.
Not 3/5. You just said 5 is the halfway part. So what's the halfway mark in tenths? Listen to my question again. What is half of 10?
5.
That 5 is now going to be your numerator. So write down 5 as your numerator. What is your denominator going to be?
10.
Tenths. So 1/2 of the tenths is 5 tenths. So 5 tenths is a halfway point. Now your fraction is 3 tenths. Is 5 tenths greater than or less than 3 tenths?
Greater than.
It's greater than. So this 1/2 right here is really 5 tenths. So now you're trying to figure out, is 3 tenths greater than or less than 5 tenths? Is it greater than or less than 1/2?
Greater than.
What is greater than?
3 tenths.
Think about it. You have 3 tenths and over here you have 5 tenths. Which one's bigger?
5 tenths.
5 tenths. So read it again. 3 tenths. Say it out loud.
3 tenths
Is
greater than.
you just said 5 tenths is greater than. So read it again.
3 tenths is less than 1/2.
Yes. 3 tenths is less than 1/2. Now you have everything that we just talked about. You're going to have to go teach that to somebody else. So discuss with your group right now how we got that.